describe your team's play here this evening?
Yeah, no, I thought it's one of those games again. We played pretty solid. I thought created a lot, and then just wasn't able to tie it up at the end.
What needs to change at 5-on-5 to get back to some of the more successful times at that part of the game?
Yeah, I mean, it's something I think we have to look at, and I'm sure we will. I thought they did a pretty good job of getting on top of us once we got the puck back in their zone. So just finding ways to, spread them out and get some room, and then off that, I mean, in the second we had them in there a few shifts that we could have scored on too.
Drake, did you think that one would count when you looked at that second look at it there with James?
Yeah, 100%. I mean, if they see my soccer game off the ice, that would definitely have counted, because I couldn't try to do that if I wanted to. But it's the way it goes. It happens every night. I feel like there should be goals that count, and sometimes when they don't count, it is what it is. But it's tough for sure.
Is there too many grays area at that level? Like, one day you just said it's going to be in, the other day it's not going to be out. Like, there's something more straight.
Yeah, it's tough. I mean, we all see it every night. There's always challenges and stuff, but my foot's not directed near the net at all. It's, I'm directly behind the net, and it takes a bounce off the inside of my skate and flies off. And I tried to grab it with my stick and bring it behind the net, and it goes in. So it was accidental. So I don't know. I guess that's the rule. I don't know.
What was working on the power play tonight?
Yeah, obviously, I had some traffic in front of mine. Sandy does a good job to fish the puck out, and then Timmy scores. And then, my second one there was kind of a weird power play. Puck was just going back and forth, and then Dylan made a nice play on a turnover. So I think we just capitalized on our open chances, I think.
Any different mentality approaching the power plays tonight compared to maybe Saturday and 1-for-7 against the Blues?
Yeah, no, obviously we're frustrated after a game like that. You get 7 power plays, you should be able to score a few and win the game. But we looked at it this morning, had a longer meeting, and it paid off tonight. But hopefully it keeps going for us.
Then how frustrating is it to have a game like today where you look at your power play, you find success, but then at 5-on-5 it hasn't been clicking?
Yeah, that's the game of hockey right there. I mean, some nights I feel like your power play should score and you don't, and you still win the game. And obviously tonight we get a couple and still don't win the game. It's such a fine line in this league every night. But we're going to stay positive, and it'll turn around. A big road trip for us.
What's the mindset have to be when you're going through a stretch like this?
Yeah, I mean, I think we played pretty solid. Obviously, we ran into a couple hot goalies 2 games before this, and then tonight, we had a lot of shots and a lot of chances. So I think it'd be more frustrating if we weren't getting the looks. But just got to clean up a few areas, I think, and just keep playing the way we're doing and be confident.
Do you take any comfort in the fact that the standings, from week to week almost, you can be sort of at the bottom and then next week be right back at the top, that because of the parity we're seeing right now?
Yeah, for sure. I think the first team here to go on a 5-6 game winning streak is gonna be in first place. So it's so tight, and the points matter so much. So before the Christmas break, we'll look to string a few together and move up standings.
Other than the score, lots of positives to take out of this game. I know that's little consolation thinking about it now.
Yeah. Tough loss, obviously. I think we shot ourselves in the foot again, and at least our power play was good tonight, but I don't think we're scoring enough 5-on-5 goals as of lately.
What needs to change at 5-on-5 to return to that success?
No, I think we're getting looks. Still got a lot of chances again tonight. I think the goalie was good, but we got to find a way to get to the net harder and make it harder for the goalies.
Frustrating. Is it just to go through something like this? Brady talked a little bit about it, but for yourself?
Yeah, 100%. It's hard when you don't score 5-on-5. It's hard to win games.
Does the end result leave you a bad taste in your mouths?
For sure. It's frustrating
I feel like that's just been a theme. Play solid, can't find a way, and that's how it goes. I mean, still positive, still a long season. Like I know it's gonna get magnified because it's happening now, but just rough stretch of games that every team goes through. We're going through it right now. We'll be fine, but yeah, it's frustrating. I'm not gonna sugarcoat that. It's frustrating. It feels like just can't buy a point, can't buy a win right now, but I know it's just going to turn, and we'll be better because of it.
Especially after a dominating second half of that second period tonight.
I mean, that's just what we got to do every night. I think it's just the little things that made us successful there. It's the, changing on the offensive side where, you get fresh guys out there, they get tired, and you just kind of start rolling, and everybody was selfless in that department. I think we just have to build off that, and I mean, we haven't scored a 5-on-5 goal in a bit now, and just it's going to come, but we got to bear down.
How do you just explain the lack of goals at 5-on-5 right now?
I honestly, I don't really know what to explain or how to explain that. I mean, we have tons of looks. That's not the issue. That we're generating looks, generating chances, just not going in right now. Just that stretch of hockey right now where it's a grind. It's going to take absolutely everybody in the room to be at their best to find a way to get a win and then build off that.
Does there need to be any kind of change in mentality when you guys realized there was an issue at power play? You guys seem like you solved it tonight, but is there something similar that might need to be done at 5-on-5?
I mean, we had a long talk this morning about our power play, and I mean, it was nice just to get back to the simplicities of it, and yeah, I think we need that for 5-on-5. It's I think there's tons of looks, but yeah, I mean, we got to do a better job getting on the goalie, getting levels in there, and at the end of the day, burying them.
How important is it not to let bad habits frustration lead to bad habits in a scenario like this?
Yeah, I mean, just gotta be mature. I think that's we've shown that with stretches. We need to show it for a full 60, but at the end of the day, I've got the utmost confidence in this group that everything happens for a reason. The stretch of game is happening for a reason. We're going to get out of it. We'll be fine. We'll be better because of it. And, I mean, I think it's good to get a little frustrated. It means you care and it means you have passion for your game and you want to be at your best. So I think it's okay to be frustrated, but to use that in the right way. And yeah, we'll get through it.
How would you evaluate how you might have made the job harder for Jacob Markstrom today? There were some instances where he visibly looked frustrated and swiped at your guys.
I mean, yeah, there's definitely some moments of contact, which it's you obviously don't want to run through the guy, but you want to make life tough on him as much as you can, and there's times where it go both ways of contact, but could have gotten pushed in there. So but I think that's what's fun about the game is the battles on the ice and in the moment in the game, and he was rock solid tonight.
Coach, can we start with your assessment of your team's game tonight?
Frustrating that we didn't get a point out of that game or win the game, quite honestly. Every night's a little bit different. We've said it 3 nights in a row that played a pretty good game and didn't get anything out of it. So power play was great tonight. Penalty kill was good. Had a lot of chances 5-on-5. Thought we shot ourselves in the foot a little bit on a couple plays.
What needs to change at 5-on-5 for some of those looks that you guys have been getting to turn into goals?
What do you mean?
You guys haven't got a goal at 5-on-5 in the last week, and your players have said that you guys are getting opportunities, but
I think if you're getting the chances, good things are going to happen. I'd be more worried if I weren't creating any chances. Thought the goalie played well. I thought we went to the net really hard tonight. We did a lot of good things tonight.
How would you assess Clevin and Spence's game tonight?
Why do you ask?
They seemed to be on the ice for a couple of goals. So just what's kind of your message?
I don't think they had a great night.
Do you have to?
That's pretty obvious. That's why you're asking. Sorry.
Is there any risk that when you're dealing with this kind of frustration that bad habits can creep in because players just want to try too hard at times?
No, I'm not worried about that. not worried about bad habits. Again, I thought, we made a couple plays tonight that, a couple turnovers that gifted them goals. We get unlucky on the first goal, and you find a way to lose the game. Quite easily could have won the game 3-1, 3-2, and or 5-2.
Series of games like this, like Joel Hofer has a great game last game. Now there's
Yeah.
this game. What is the mindset in bouncing back, and what do you tell the team?
Just got to go do it again. Like, if we'd played 3 bad games in a row, the message would be different. We've played well, but we got to find a way to win still. And individuals have to be, certain individuals have to be better. From night to night, it's a different guy. We're not a team that just goes out and has 2 or 3 guys just dominate the game and win it for us. When we play well, everyone has a pretty solid game. And, our power play last game wasn't good enough. Tonight we had a few players that they didn't play well enough. And yet our team game was, I think everyone watched the game. They knew you could see it, that we had them hemmed in their zone a lot of times tonight. And, but we got to be better. We got to find a way to win.